Scott Redding, first position to finish this two-day testing here in Motorland. Of course, we can compare the times with the one of the race because conditions are completely different. But well, I guess it's always good to finish on top.
Yeah, for sure. We're getting closer to the race now, so we start to pick up the pace a little bit and start to push a little bit more in testing. I like to do my work a step at a time, try and improve our areas, and then at the end of the test we can push and see. So in general, I was quite happy with the bike, with the improvements we made through the middle of the day. I was a bit faster with the zero tyre, then I felt good with the X, even a bit faster than when I was here for the race. And then we put a queue to see everything at the end because I need to also stay in the zone for qualifying laps and we improve again. So I'm really happy because this is one of my worst tracks, and the good thing is at least Rinaldi, who is my teammate, was quite good here last year, so I have some kind of reference. So the team did good. It was not an easy 2 days because sometimes you go in circles to try and find the area to improve, but it's not as easy as, okay, we changed this and it worked. So team did a great job and I'm very happy.
Of course, we miss some manufacturers. Kawasaki is not here, Honda either, BMW either, but looks like a quite solid track for yourself, for Ducati. Not a big surprise, keeping in mind how last year's were.
Yeah, it's a shame that the other manufacturers are not here because for me it's always good to test with the best of the best guys, you know what I mean? So you know where you stand, but from the pace that we see we're strong. This is one of my weaker tracks last year. You know, it was not terrible, but it was not easy for me to make the results I made. So I think we made some improvements also in the sectors that I struggled last year, and that was our focus about us and improving myself compared with myself. So it's a shame they're not there, but we did work that we think is good, and we see later in the season.
This afternoon, Scott, we saw you with your teammate, with Michael Ruben Rinaldi, on track, doing some laps together. What can you tell us about these laps?
Tactical, you know, in case you're racing, you gotta be ready with each other. So we did some stuff just to check a few things with the bike, with the aerodynamics and how it was going. So it was nothing really special, but it was fun to ride with someone actually.
Michael Ruben Rinaldi just finished this two-day test here in Motorland. Second position for you. Happy overall? How was it?
Yes, I'm happy about those 2 days because we work really good, in a really good way, and we were able to improve the bike, and I improve my riding style during these days, so happy about that. We are looking forward to the next test to make another step, but overall happy.
Where do you feel more comfortable? Short distance or longer distance?
No, we are really good, I can say, in the long distance, in the pace. With the user tire, we are not so bad. So this is our strong point, I think. But we need to improve with the new tire, also with the qualifying as well, because, for example, Scott can use it much better than me. Maybe because he's way much more than me. But for sure we will fix that. But the most important thing is the race pace, so I'm happy for that reason.
This afternoon we saw that you shared some laps on track with Scott, following him following you. What were you trying, and especially how was it?
Yeah, the team asked us to make a few laps together just to understand some details that alone you don't understand. So we just make a teamwork, things that I didn't ever try because I always be alone before, no? So it was nice. Scott is a good brake rider, so I think we can improve that. And also when he stay in the front, he learns something, and it's always positive to push himself to the limit.
What's next for you, Michael? Next test in a few weeks in Navarra, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. We will go to Navarra the 5th and 6th of May, and it's the first time for me there. So, sincerely, I don't know what to expect, but we will try to, follow the program that the team will do. and try to be competitive.
Garrett Gerloff, third position, the best Yamaha another time to finish this 2 days testing here in Motorland. Tell us how was it for you?
It was really nice. Yeah, it was nice, like you said, to be the best Yamaha, and I really feel like we made a lot of progress today. And we just have so much information from the last 2 days. Like it's really been great. We've had different conditions, so like now it's cloudy, and before we had sun, and the track was pretty hot. Yesterday we had a lot of wind, and so it's like a nice. We were able to test a lot of things in different conditions, which is great. So, and I really feel like we're kind of closing in on where we want the bike for the race, which is super positive. And yeah, so I feel like we're leaving here with a lot of good information and excited for the race. Like really excited.
That's good. In the past, this was not the best track for Yamaha. It was a track where Yamaha struggled a bit. Do you know exactly why?
Yeah, just every bike has a different style of track that it seems like they like more than others, and for sure this track feels a little bit more kind of like 90-degree corners and big straightaways, and you know, the Yamaha, its strong points are like tracks that have a really nice flow, and so yeah, here it's just been a little bit difficult to like maximize the potential of the bike, but that's why we're here doing the testing, and I feel like we have. Like I said, good information, and I think we know. I remember a lot of the things in the race last year and things I didn't like about the bike, and we've really been kind of like focusing on those things, and it's been nice because we've gone from our base to something that's specific, a setup that's specific for here, and I feel like it's working pretty well. So yeah, it's nice to have information from last year, and yeah, and hopefully it makes the Yamaha a better package in general.
For sure. There's still some weeks, Garrett, before the start of the championship. At this point, where do you feel more comfortable? Short distances, long distances? You don't care because you are always comfortable? How do you feel?
Yeah, at this point, it's like I don't care because the bike always feels good, and I feel good on top of it. So yeah, short distance, long distance. I mean, whatever it ends up being, yeah, I'll be good, and I feel good. So let's just get this thing started.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys.
Talla y seguim.